Zaven Collins is 6'4", 260. He's a linebacker, inside linebacker out of Tulsa. Really like this player to cut to the chase. He is the best zone cover linebacker that I remember seeing coming out of college. He has a high level understanding of passing game concepts, of the passing game in general, of route combinations. Again, he's spectacular in zone coverage. In the run game, he is able to beat blocks, shed blocks with his quickness, with his length, and with exceptional play recognition. He makes up his mind, and he goes. His instincts are exceptional. He is electric shooting gaps. He is a playmaker. He is a finisher. Tremendous lateral quickness to go along with that burst. He's going to go pretty early, probably in the top 15, I think. I am not sure that the Ravens take him. If for some reason he was on the board, whether that's a trade up or something they get in a trade where they move up in the draft in the first round. But I would take him. I would put him on the field all 3 downs and figure it out. Collins is going to close out the game here with an interception versus SMU. And we'll see throughout the video, and it's the first thing that occurred to me as I watched him, how aware he is in zone coverage, how good he is in his drops, how conscious he is of these routes. You're going to see him wall this number 2 receiver, have no other routes to that side of the field, and he's going to drop. You'll see him start his drop at the 40, winds up at the 50. And the quarterback, actually the defender, I don't know if this is a safety back here, falls down. That's what the quarterback sees. Bit of an underthrow, but he does not anticipate Collins 10 yards deep from that drop. But with no route to that side, he's going to drop 10 and get in the throwing lane and finish the game. Watch it again. Watch how in tune he is to the routes. He's going to take this back should there be an in-breaking route to his side. He's going to drop to the sticks generally here. If that back were to come under him, he's going to come up and make the tackle. But watch how in tune he is to the outside receiver. You're going to watch him reading the quarterback, then check that visually, understanding his role here underneath. He's going to drift, still watching the quarterback, take that away. The quarterback's going to turn and check this down to the running back. So his intuition on full display here, he's going to read the drop by the quarterback. He's going to instantly turn, check behind him, and get into his drop. Quarterback does not anticipate this drop, nearly picks it off, but he takes away what might have been a touchdown here. Just a nice professional linebacker play here. More of the same here. Related to his intuition or his smarts in zone coverage, however you want to put that. He's got the back, he's got the flat, but he's going to wall number 2. He's checking these routes. And I love what he does here. Doesn't just wall them, he's going to continue to get under that route, keep his eyes to the flat. Should the quarterback turn and dump this, but he's taking away this corner as well. And then he's going to come up and grab this if there is a dump to the back in the flat. I've not seen another linebacker coming out who has his high level of not just route recognition, but his high understanding of passing game concepts and what an offense is trying to do. I haven't seen a linebacker like him. Another thing we'll notice, very often there'll be a play that is set up for success or seemingly so, if not for him. This is one such play. Watch him track down the back in the flat. He's going to beat this wide receiver's block. Very slippery getting around blocks. Watch that again. Moving to the run game, just high level reaction and intuition in this part of his game as well. This is a nice little play that UCF is running. A counter call where they're going to just make this look like split zone And the back's going to turn and follow the tight end here outside. You can see this is a really well set up play. Now what he does, I think, is pretty unusual, pretty rare. He's going to just sprint to his gap and then stop on a dime when he sees the back turn to follow the split here. You can see this block here is for him, and I think they're presuming, UCF is presuming, that he's done either way. You know, if he reads this outside against that front, they've got him sealed off. If he runs the gap or shoots that gap, he's done. He's not going to catch the back. But he stops on a dime here, and if he does not make this play, see how slick he is? Right there, how he's able to turn, stop on a dime, in the hole, turn, and flatten that and get out and stop that back from making a big play. I think UCF feels like they've got him. They've got the inside backer either way, again, against that front, but he's just too athletic right there. That stop, that flatten, and that desire to get the ball carried to the ground. He reads this play great, and he's got a hair trigger. You're going to see him just sliver between the A gap. It's one thing to do that. They're trying to get outside on the stretch. It's another thing to get there just as the back is receiving the football and just bury him in the backfield. Just electric speed downhill, great play recognition, and no hesitation in shooting that gap. Watch it again. I want us to watch his trigger down here at the goal line and his explosion. Watch when he plants this right foot. Kind of sees this double team coming to get him. Ball's still not in the back's belly. Watch this plant and just the explosion off of that to beat the double team. Sliver through here. Gets a little bit of him, and watch the effort. He's on the ground and gets in on the tackle. Watch that again. Also notice 90 jumping off the film. I don't know who he is or if he's coming out, but he's making plays. If I have to complain about something, it's that he sometimes will get caught up in his keys. He's by and large keying the backfield, as I'm sure he's coached to. And sometimes he gets caught up in that and he gets sealed out of plays. Not sure what they have in terms of contain here. In any case, that's the one knock I have on him. As an edge guy, I think, moving him around, especially when you have somebody outside the tackle here, gives the left tackle a lot to consider. He definitely has enough burst to win the edge. That's really what his game is at this point in terms of his pass rushing ability. But it doesn't matter to me whether he's coming downhill, shooting a gap, or he's sideline to sideline, or he's backpedaling in a zone drop, or if he's just coming after the quarterback. He's explosive. You'll see that here, a little bit in the way of hands. He tries to swat at that outside arm, but he does finish. One thing I notice is he's quick off the ball. He's going to be watching the football as it's snapped. You notice he's the first guy, and then he's just explosive. Again, wherever he is on the field, he's going to beat this tackle out of his stance. Quarterback's going to feel that pressure and kind of fade away from the throw. You also notice too, although I don't know if I pulled this play, pretty good at timing up the snap from, say, a few yards off when they send him sort of a blitz off the edge as well.